So during my last vlog, I sent out a special offer. Just send me a link to your video and I will give you feedback on it. And thank you for everyone who sent in your video link. And today I want to focus on Naomi of Mayan Photography, and she's a wedding photographer. First of all, Naomi, you did a fantastic job. I loved your energy. You just sort of bounded into frame and started chatting. Your content was amazing, talking about some of the 5 top mistakes that brides make that kind of wreck their wedding photos. So fantastic tips. All of that was really great. Really strong as well. Really, the only feedback I would say is perhaps just for framing purposes, the way the video that you have is framed, your head is really quite low in the frame. It kind of is like down here a little bit. So maybe just kind of thinking about having your head sort of more closer to the top of the frame. It just sort of makes you look a little taller. And then the other thing would be maybe break it down. Instead of the 5 biggest mistakes, just have maybe 3, because then you can kind of keep leading people along, or sort of do a series. So that way you have smaller chunks of information, and then people have control whether or not they want to watch the next one. The other thing I would say is that you left your best tip for the end, which I think is great. But sometimes people don't watch a video all the way to the end. So really watch that you don't leave your best stuff to the end. You want to stack your best stuff at the front. So what you could do as a great technique is tease people to say, I've got 5 of the biggest mistakes that wedding brides make that ruin their wedding photos, and I'm going to give you the best one at the end. So make sure you watch the end. But number 5 or something like that. So basically just let people know that your best tip is coming, but it's not at the end. So at least they can scroll to the end, or at least they'll be more compelled to watch the whole thing, knowing that the best stuff is coming at the end. So that's some of my feedback. But Naomi, I think you're great on camera. Maybe just smiling a little more because you have great energy, really natural. So just give a nice smile. And that's it. If you'd like more video tips on how to be great on camera, go to my website, jennybeckmedia.com, JennyBeckmedia, jennybeckmedia.com. And don't forget, don't get left behind, because you can shine online. Thanks so much.